I have a case IH Farmall 125A, and recently I had to drop the tank off of the tractor to replace these loader bolts. And when I did, I replaced the fuel lines because the factory ones were dry rotting at this point. And the tractor was built in 2013, and one line is a 3/8, as you can see, and then the other is a 5/16, and you can even see a size difference between the draw line and the return line. Well, when I put the lines back on, I put the 3/8 onto this connector because this is 3/8 wide, and then down here is the fuel line feed from the tank that feeds the primary fuel filter, goes up to the secondary fuel filter, and then to the injection pump on the back side right there. And then this is the return. Well, I wasn't really paying attention to which line was which, but again, let me remind you, this is a 5/16 and this is a 3/8 feed return. On here it's a 3/8 feed and a 5/16 return, as it should be, but they've actually got it backwards up here. Instead of this being 5/16 for the return, this one's 3/8, and that for the feed is 5/16 instead of 3/8. And I discovered this when I'd connected my 3/8 line to the return and the 5/16 to the feed, and started having a severe air issue. And voila, they've drilled a hole on this return side. I'm really not sure why they even bothered to drill a hole in it, but anyways, on the draw straw setup, they have a hole on the feed side. I mean, I know this is supposed to be the return, but the way they have the fittings on here, it's not. You got 3/8 for the return and 5/16 for the feed. So somehow I have to fix their screw up. They might as well just made it 3/8 for both, since the fitting on the pump is a 3/8. But I'm gonna have to somehow get this 3/8 line to go down to 5/16 for the feed, and then get this return to go from a 3/8 down to a 5/16 for the return, because they got it backwards on the engine side up here. I mean, they should have at least just did 3/8 on both, but at any rate, this should, I mean, really this should have been a 5/16, and that steel line down there that this hose connects to should have been a 3/8. 5/16 is what this should have been, and 3/8 is what that should have been, for it to match the draw straw setup and the fittings that are on the tank. Pretty crazy at the factory. I don't know, messed this up.